Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this afternoon's call meeting. I'm supposing everybody can hear me okay out there. Mr. Butler, wave your hand if you can hear me. Okay. All right. Before we begin, let's take everybody, please bow your head for a moment of silent reflection. Ben, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I can't hear you.
All right, can everybody hear me now?
I heard you before.
Okay, we'll call the roll for the commissioners. Commissioner Belser.
Present.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Here.
Commissioner Hamilton. Commissioner Hamilton. Commissioner Howard.
Here.
Commissioner Howard, did I get you?
Here.
Okay, Commissioner Irvin.
Here.
Okay, let's see. Commissioner Hamilton, can you still not hear me? I can't hear you now.
Here.
There we go. I heard you. I just heard.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right. We're good to go. Okay, we're going to turn it over to Mr. David Butler. I think we got everybody on the same loop here.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the commission. The first item on this afternoon's agenda is docket number 2020-106A, actions in response to COVID-19, and staff presents for commission consideration the amendment or other action with regard to commission order number 2020-228.
Mr. Chairman, this is Commissioner Belser.
Commissioner Belser.
Mr. Chairman, I have some comments and a motion, please, and if I may go forward.
Go for it.
Commissioners, if you'll recall, this commission voted on March 18th to suspend disconnection of utility services during the COVID-19 state of emergency. That decision was memorialized in order number 2020-228. On May 13th, 2020, the Office of Regulatory Staff filed a letter, and with it, ORS provided a letter from Governor Henry McMaster, wherein Governor McMaster requested that ORS work with the Commission and providers of utility services as they take steps to return to normal business operations while continuing to provide flexibility and assistance to customers. To this end, the Governor, while praising the state's utilities and cooperatives and their employees for effort and service during these difficult times, also asked providers of utility services to proceed with developing and implementing plans for phasing in normal business operations. The Governor also requests that the utilities work with their customers who need assistance to refer them to local organizations or arrange payment plans that will avoid or minimize penalties and service interruptions. To those ends, Mr. Chairman, I move that this commission vacate the waivers of Commission Regulations 103-352, 103-452, 103-735.1, 103-535, and 103-633 regarding termination of service found in Commission Order number 2020-228, and also vacate the provision of that order that directs all regulated utilities to suspend disconnection of service during the COVID-19 state of emergency. However, I also move that vacation of these provisions be made conditional. Governor McMaster has asked that utilities work with their customers who need assistance to refer them to local organizations or arrange payment plans that will avoid or minimize penalties and service interruptions. I move that prior to termination of any utility service, that in addition to applying the appropriate commission regulations related to termination of service, that the utilities refer any customer needing assistance to local organizations and/or arrange payment plans that will avoid or minimize penalties and service interruptions. Mr. Chairman, I would point out that this commission has already taken action on May 7, 2020 through Commission Order Number 2020-344 to allow utilities the flexibility to offer longer deferred payment plans to customers who are unable to pay their full balance due for utility services. Mr. Chairman, I believe the Commission's approval of this motion will advance the Governor's goals of aiding the utilities in phasing in normal business operations while continuing this Commission's efforts to assist utility customers at the same time. Finally, Mr. Chairman, I would like to thank the utilities for their work and actions during the COVID-19 state of emergency. Their quick response to support and provide the assistance ordered by this Commission is commendable and is appreciated. Mr. Chairman, that's my motion.
Thank you, Commissioner Belser. You've heard Commissioner Belser's motion. Are there questions or comments? Okay. Commissioner Belser, thank you for that motion. And there's a lot of things that we've been doing, and we appreciate the work of the utilities. And as we get back to business, normal business, I don't know how normal we're going to be for a while, because this COVID-19 state of emergency is going to be here for a little bit, I think. But we'll vote on the motion now. So Commissioner Whitfield.
Aye.
Commissioner Hamilton. Okay. Commissioner Hamilton voted aye. I saw it. Commissioner Howard.
Aye.
Commissioner Urban.
Aye.
Commissioner Belter.
I vote aye.
And I vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, item number 2 is docket number 2020-83E. This is the application of Duke Energy Carolinas, LLC, for approval of demand-side management and energy efficiency rider 12, along with other requested relief. The staff presents for commission consideration Duke Energy Carolina, LLC's request for a 1-week extension from May 15, 2020 to May 22, 2020 for intervener comments.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Hamilton.
I don't know what my problem with sound is, sir. Mr. Chairman, I would move that the Commission grant Duke Energy Carolinas, LLC's request for a 1-week extra from May 15th to May 22nd, 2020 for intervener comments. So move, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Hamilton's motion to grant the 1-week extension. Are there any questions or comments? If not, Commissioner Howard.
Aye.
Commissioner Urban.
Aye.
Commissioner Belser.
I vote aye.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Aye.
Commissioner Hamilton.
Aye.
And I vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Chairman, item number 3 is under docket number 2020-106-A, actions in response to COVID-19. Staff presents for commission consideration the Office of Regulatory Staff's motion to solicit comments from utilities and for other relief.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, in this docket, I move that utilities file written comments on the issues contained in the ORS motion of May 8, 2020 regarding measures to be taken to mitigate impacts of COVID-19 on utility customers and related matters. Mr. Chairman, I would propose that such comments be filed on or before noon on May 22nd, 2020, and I further move that utilities also file comments on any matters not vacated in order number 2020-228 by this Commission's order with regard to item 1 of this agenda, including but not limited to the waiver of regulations related to late payment charges, the waiver of reconnection fees, and other matters. These comments should also be filed on or before noon, May 22nd, 2020. Finally, Mr. Chairman, I move that a virtual forum on these matters be held on May 27th, 2020 at a time yet to be determined so that the Commission may discuss with any utility the comments they file regarding these matters. Finally, I move that we require utilities to track revenue impacts, incremental costs, and savings related to COVID-19 and file the findings with the Commission on a quarterly basis beginning as soon as possible, but no later than the end of the second quarter of 2020. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Whitfield's motion. Are there questions or comments? If not, Commissioner Hamilton.
Aye.
Commissioner Howard.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Mr. Belzer.
I vote aye.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Aye.
And I vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman and other commissioners, item number 4 is non-docketed matter 2020-12-A. Was an inquiry related to businesses, public utilities, unquantified bills in arrears accrued during the South Carolina state of emergency for COVID-19.
Mr. Chairman?
Commissioner Irvin.
Mr. Chairman, I would note that order number 2020-344, dated May the 7th, 2020, is also applicable to utilities serving business customers as well as residential customers. And that order allows the utilities more flexibility in working out the payment of bill arrearages. The Commission thanks the utilities who filed comments in this docket. I move the adoption.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner's motion of the adoption of these comments. Any questions or comments? If not, Commissioner Howard.
Aye.
Commissioner Hamilton.
Aye.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Aye.
Commissioner Belzer.
I vote aye.
And Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
I vote aye, and thank you. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, members of the Commission, that does complete the items on the special Commission business meeting agenda. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Butler, and thank everybody for being here for this extra meeting this week, for this call meeting. We had important issues that we needed to attend to, and I appreciate all the work that's gone into this. So if there's nothing else to come before us, we are adjourned. Thank you.